Hey everybody, what's up? Sedrik and Sidra here, CRWC commentary, and we'll be going over a lot of things about Ricochet today. That's what we're going to be going over. We watched AEW, so for those of you that already got an idea of what we're going to talk about, you know this is not going to be good. Ricochet looks great. Physique, height, you know, cover up the baby face with the beard and all that. It's all good. Style of ring attire, all that. Hey, he's nice. It's good. When it comes to wrestling, that is. So, look. I saw him and heard of him on the indies ages ago. And he was one of the first, how can I say, extreme acrobats. And others followed in suit to their own degree. All right. And then others say, look, not only can I do what you do, but I can do that and other variants of that even better. So they wowed the crowd with stunts, with acrobatics. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All day long. And these people don't get the chance to see those wrestlers too often. So while these guys are touring various places, these various places get to see these things for the first time. And they might see it maybe two to three times a month. It was all good. But then comes YouTube, social media. I don't know how their luster stayed, because you start seeing people like him and Will Ospreay and Nick Wayne and anybody else do almost the same everything. Almost. So, Ricochet, I saw a little bit, but I heard a lot. Then he goes to WWE. I wasn't watching that. I wasn't watching WWE, period. And people talked about how WWE watered him down. They won't let him do what he should be able to do. And WWE is known for that. They are known for getting someone and saying, hey, don't do this. Do things our way. And that's what people get sick of. And I get it. Now, when it comes to Ricochet, he ultimately, I haven't heard of anything about a promo, a rivalry, or anything. If you're going to have a rivalry in WWE, you're going to have to do promos.
That's true.
You got to do that. Hey, I just ran in on your match. I just kind of messed things up for you. And then the one that's messed up is like, hey, what's your problem? What you did? You got a problem with me? You need to bring it up. Ricochet can't go out there with his style of talking and as nasally as he is saying, you know, yeah, I got a problem with you, because it's not going to sound believable.
Nah, it's not.
Now, WWE eventually, hey, look, we're going to get rid of you. You can go to AEW. All right. So he goes to AEW. I see him perform. And I was like, okay, I have not seen anything out of him that I haven't already seen out of Will Ospreay, Nick Wayne, Commander, a little bit of the Beast Mortos, a little bit. Beast Mortos this is not the same guy. He can't be.
No, it's
the one that's
guy.
current.
Mm-mm.
Can't be.
The original one was bigger and better.
You know, Gravity. The list can kind of go on and on.
Mm-hmm.
It really can. You know, we could throw in, you know, Penta. We could throw in Rey Fenix. We could do a lot. What has he done that we haven't already seen every single match, every single AEW show, almost every wrestler? Almost. So what's next? So then, this is when it gets to the crux of the topic. I know it's taking 5 minutes, but okay, we watched AEW. I watched it a few weeks ago, and it's like, okay, he got a card from the Hurt Syndicate, formerly the Hurt Business. All right, so all of a sudden on this Wednesday, Ricochet comes out and he's dressed like a high-priced nerd.
Oh man,
that's what he's dressed like.
He made some choices.
And they were all wrong.
The tie didn't work and the shirt didn't work. If he had made a different shirt and tie choices, the jacket would have worked. But because he didn't, the jacket didn't work. But he was clean. He didn't look like a hobo.
No. Poindexter got $500 and was like, this is what I'm doing.
He wasn't covered in tattoo and blood.
A suit can look as strong as it needs to, but I promise you, your personality will make that suit look bad.
And at the very least, they weren't skinny jeans.
Imagine how he was behaving coming out of Bobby Lashley. Would Bobby Lashley's suit look awesome? No. No. So he gets in the ring. Now listen, everybody. There are two sides to Sedrik when it comes to watching wrestling. There is I'm watching this to watch it, or I'm just listening while I'm working on something else. And then there's that part I really actually keep down deep that I'm not going to do this time. It's that part of me that hears it, sees it, and it's cringe. And I lose respect, admiration. I lose hope. And I try to push that down so when I do my reviews, I give as best of a neutral to positive thing. That's what I try to do. So that's why I stopped watching AEW, because I could not ignore things anymore. And it was just going to turn into, this is dumb and let me explain why. And I would miss all the important stuff that make it really stupid. I'll just talk about the stuff that come out the most, which is what I'm going to do here. Ricochet comes out and he's got this very light voice.
You can't help the voice you have.
Yes, you can.
No, you no.
Because I normally talk like this. That's why.
But if you don't have that, okay, if you don't have that bass in your voice, that could be all he's got, man.
I can talk to the people like this, or I can lighten my voice and talk like this, something a little bit more acceptable instead of scaring the hell out of everybody.
I think that
you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying, right?
Yes, but
so that's why I don't talk like this. I talk like this.
I think he's presenting what he's got.
I can make my voice as deep as I want, but I don't. So he has only this voice, and he's like, "Hey Spike, we beat him up, right, Spike? We're gonna beat him up, right, Spike? Come on, Spike, let's go, Spike, let's do it, Spike. Come on." Oh, what a nice right hook, Spike. That was a nice hook. You hit me really well, Spike.
Yeah, that's how it was.
You can't deny that.
That's how it was. It was bad.
You see what I did? You see what I did in the game last week? See what I did? Hey, you, me, we're going to crush it, man. We're going to do it well. Hey, I'm going to get points. You're going to get points too, right? Come on, everybody. We're going to be good. MVP. You still got that card, don't you? Yeah, Spike, I really got that. I got that card, Spike. It's right here. Yeah, let me see that card, man. Yeah, here's that card, Spike. Here's that card, man. And Lashley cinched him up. I'm like, oh Lord. And I'm sure somewhere in Ricochet's mind, I'm not gonna call him by his real name like others did, but he's like, oh Lord Jesus.
Lord Jesus.
This man is strong.
He put the pause on him.
The pause. And MVP took that card, let everyone see him rip it up. Nobody likes a kiss ass. You're right, Spike. No one likes a kiss ass, Spike.
I mean, yeah, it was It was bad.
He look. I saw the thumbnail for Story Time with Dutch Mantel. It said Ricochet looked like a bitch.
He had absolutely no dignity whatsoever.
I saw that, and I'm like, okay, I want to give my take on it before I hear his, and then I'm tainted and saying stuff that I normally wouldn't say. That's why I do it this way. And yeah, there's no respect for Ricochet at this junction. It's bad enough that happened. They straighten up his tie, and get up out the ring. What do? They hurt people, right?
Mm-hmm.
They couldn't mess up Poindexter's suit. The suit looked good until he spoke horrifically.
No, not really.
No, that suit looked, it was all right.
The jacket was fine. The slacks was fine. He should not have had a white shirt on. His shirt.
I didn't say the man was dressed to the nines. I said he was all right.
I'm telling you what he should have done. He should have had on the shirt the same color of his pants. There you go.
You want to be a metrosexual?
No, then that jacket wouldn't have looked so glaring. It would.
So that's what was making the jacket like blaze in my brain.
That white shirt and that white jacket with the blue check. Yeah, that's why. If the shirt had been that navy blue, like the pattern in the coat and the slacks, it would have been better. It would have set the jacket off, and then he would have had a tie that maybe navy blue with some white in it, but not the pattern that he had. It's like he knew what matched, but not completely. He tried.
Now
he tried.
MVP, Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, they gave Ricochet a storyline out. They hemmed him up, took his stuff, ripped it up, straightened him up, and sent him on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What does that do? That gives Ricochet a chance to straighten up, get a little boss in him, get a little more streamlined, mess some people up, get some wins. You ain't got to win to me to be in the Hurt Syndicate. You just got to try to hurt people.
You got to do some damage.
Show up for business.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave him out to do that. And they could get him back. Like, okay, he's no longer a kiss ass. He's no longer, hey, Spike, let's do this, Spike. No, he's like, this is how we're going to be. But did he learn anything? No. So he gets to the back. He's questioned about it. He has nothing to say. He just, I'm just going to move past this
I'm
and
going to get with the homies later, is what he said.
And then, and you know damn well he ain't.
Mm-hmm.
And then Strickland shows up. Calls him by his government. And you could see Ricochet.
Didn't like that.
Not at all. And Ricochet, before Swerve, and ending with Swerve, this is why this man can't make it. He would not have made it in WWE. What the hell is... What the hell?
I don't know what the hell that was. That was terrible.
So you've been hanging around these people too long. You're going to put no banana on my tailpipe.
You get an E-cookie, you know where that's from.
I'm like, what in the world?
It was terrible.
I would have, if I was Tony Khan, that came out, you're fired right here. You're fired. It's like, you're fired. I don't know, however Tony Khan would have said it, but like, get out of my buildings. Beat up the street, kick rocks. You know, I'm just saying.
I understand.
Flatten the grass, bruh. Gone.
I understand that, you know, he hadn't been there that long. So he's trying to find himself, but you need to run things past somebody before you get on TV and do some dumb shit.
This fool is too old to not know who the hell he is. Look, Swerve tears into him. The same old Ricochet. Ricochet. I'm not gonna say it's Gub. And Ricochet is like, you the same old Swerve. I know who you are. You didn't win last year, did you? I'm sitting here like, this is your first time this year, and you ain't gonna win. Like, and look at your balls now. I don't get it, but okay, fine. You know, last words. And Swerve told him that the way you are, that ain't gonna work around here. Because nothing works around there.
Nothing at all.
Nothing. You literally gotta be 6'1" and under. You can't be no more than 200 pounds. And that's the only way you're gonna find any favorability, because as you said, Sidra, Tony Khan don't like big people.
He does not like big wrestlers at all.
Ricochet was king of the flippy flops. King acrobatic ding-a-ling. Now, who's going to be? You know? So this guy, he's got nothing going on. They made him look weak. Now, let me get to the business aspect of this. This dude is paid a whole lot of money. If I'm paying somebody over $200,000 a year to wrestle for me, I'm going to make sure he put asses in seats. Tony Khan buys the moment. He doesn't buy forever. The moment is all that anyone cares about. But when that shine is gone from the moment, when the honeymoon is over, what do you got? Continuous, loyal, record low attendance, record low TV attendance. You've got nothing going on. Key demo is dropping. And somehow you continue to fail up. If I was a TV company and I saw that you paid over $50,000, no, over $70,000 for this guy, and the best you did was give him some flippy flop wins, no way to keep the people's attention other than flippy flop in the ring, bitch him out in a segment, bitch him out in the back from the interview because he can't hold his own, bitch him out right after that because a former champion has come up and just said simple shit. I'm like, what is wrong with you? You literally bought yourself a $300,000 plus Bugatti Veyron and then spray painted your name on it because you want everybody to know who owns it.
Yeah.
That's what you did. How I would have used Ricochet, because people like, you talk a big game. I hung in there for almost 18 minutes. What you got to say, Sedrik? How I would have used him? Y'all wouldn't have liked it. First of all, he came into my company. I'm like, can you wrestle? I ain't talking about just do some damn moves. Can you wrestle? Headlock, side headlock, takedown, body slam, forearms. Can you do this without a strike exchange? Can you do this without using legitimate finishing strikes that you turn into transition moves? I'm doing a gambit check. Do you care about ring psychology? Do you care about the fans wanting to see more of you? Or do you want the fans to see everything you can do inside of 20 minutes and then now that the gleam is gone? Give them 5 minutes of something cool, just a few, then finish them, leave. That's what I would do. I'd have him going against some enhancement wrestlers. I wouldn't call them jobbers. Those people are the most important people in wrestling. They should get paid more than the stars. Because without them, the stars can't shine like a star. So I would have him wrestle some people. Every week, he's just doing his thing. He's looking good. He's showing you a few things he can do, but never going too far. Have a nice, well-rounded finisher. A submission hold would be one. A power hold would be another. Not a Michinoku driver. Something that not everybody's doing. And protect that finisher. That's what I would have him do. Anything else he does in that ring cannot outshine his finish. You see what I'm saying? Can't do that. Your finish has to be stronger than every other move you got. Otherwise, it's not a finisher. It's just the move you won with at that moment. So then I would make sure he does that. He educates all of you on that part of him. Then I would hear him talk. I'd be talking to him backstage because that's what I do with my wrestlers. I would talk to him backstage. How you doing? What's up? How would you want your career to go here? What heights are you trying to achieve? Yada, yada, yada. How do you want the fans to perceive you? All this other stuff, Let's hear you cut a promo. What style of promo do you want to cut? Yada, yada, yada. Who the hell are you? Don't put on some weird persona that's not you, because it's not going to hold up. It's not going to be believable. Aha!
Oh, man.
So, who are you? I'd be like, screw your ring name. Give me who you are. And I reach up and I slap the shit out of him. And I want to see the look on his face. I'd be like, that's who you need to become when pushed. That's what he would have to be. That's what I want. I don't need him that pissed off and raged all the time, but I need somebody this is a big dude. He's not some scrawny jackweed. He needs to come out there like, not all business. He can smile. He can wave to the fans. He's a baby face. He gets in the ring. He does his wrestling. He looks good. Does a few things here and there. Give the enhancement guy a little bit of shine here and there. Not too much. Give him a drop kick or a arm drag or something, and then you get back on him. Plant him solid with some kind of slam, suplex, power slam. Go up top if that's your thing. Dive on him. 1, 2, 3. It's that simple. He can't use a shooting star. Mark Quinn fucked that up. He does the prettiest shooting star I've ever seen and people kick out. He can't use the Blue Thunder Bomb. That never pins anybody. He can't use the Michinoku Driver. Everyone kicks out of that. He can't use the Brain Buster. Everyone kicks out of that. So whatever he do, it's got to be something nobody's doing, and they got to stay down. And then I would tell everybody else, don't nobody do that. You do it in your match, half your pay going to him. Have fun with that idea.
That would be a good idea.
It's that simple. And then after that, if he can't talk and he's going to be in the Hurt Syndicate, you know what? MVP can talk for him.
MVP can talk for him. He needs somebody to talk for him.
If, let's say, the embassy wants to rebuild, Nana can get a hold of him and talk for him.
Yeah, because I don't know what Nana does, because he don't do any manager talking. Swerve talk for himself.
Yep.
I guess he's the hype man,
And he's a good hype man. So that's all that would have to be done. And if he's going to be himself and talk for himself, keep it short, sweet, to the point. It's like, if someone ran on his match and attacked him, attacked the opponent, got a DQ, so he loses. All he's got to say is, hey, you got a problem with me? Because you just made me lose to that guy. It don't matter his voice. But his voice needs to be, you made me lose to that guy. What's your problem? And then the guy can be like, oh, well, you came here and you're just having it easy. We got a problem with that because we had to fight hard while you are coasting with these guys. There you go. You take it from there. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be something as simple as that. And that could start some kind of anything that could last a while. There you go. It's not hard. But doing what they did, I'll be honest with you, if this was territory days, Ricochet's career would be over. Or that territory would have to close down. Because to put hands on him like that, tear up the card and then not mess him up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I got to say. You got anything to add?
No, I don't have anything to add. He needs help. He needs help quick, or he gonna be home for 3 months and make me wonder where Ricochet is.
No, I don't think he's a CM Punk fan, so he'll be there.
Oh, he's got to lose the title first to get sent home and disappear.
There you go.
He's not large enough to just disappear randomly.
You got to be large enough, and you've got to be a CM Punk fan, and then you're gone. That's all it takes. This has been Sedrik and Sidra for CRWC and commentary. Our deep dive thoughts on Ricochet. And with that, we want y'all to be cool, be chill, be safe, and hopefully you have great holidays. We're going to watch SmackDown at some point later tonight or tomorrow. And finally, most importantly, to Sidra, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.